So he's a social media superstar, and at Newsmax, we noticed him, we like him. His name is Christian Walker, and he speaks a lot of truth, and he's got a pretty interesting style.
It's 2021. If you're still resisting arrest, you may have a mental deficiency. Cops aren't pulling you over because you're black. Cops aren't shooting you because you're black. They're shooting you because they don't know if you're going to pull a gun when you're resisting arrest and refusing to follow directions. Are cops supposed to sacrifice themselves because you want to act a fool and you can't listen to basic instructions? I was pulled over 3 weeks ago by a white cop. He asked for my license. I gave it to him. He gave me a warning, and I went about my day. No throwing a tantrum, no yelling, no screaming, no pulling out. Nope. Listening to directions. Try that and you won't get shot.
Wow, makes a lot of sense. Christian Walker, welcome to Newsmax. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm terrific. Hey, by the way, what happened with the cop 3 weeks ago? You got asked for your ID. What were you, speeding, loitering? What happened?
I was taking a picture at a stop sign. He pulled me over. He asked for my license. He said, don't do it again. I was very kind, calm, cool, collected, and I went about my day.
Well, I don't know, Christian, taking a picture of a stop sign, you know, your civil rights might have been violated. That's well within your rights. You could have made a federal case out of it. A lot of folks are trying to do that. Did you see the situation in Virginia? Yeah, Virginia.
I didn't see the situation in Virginia, but I've been seeing this Daunte Wright situation and how, you know, the left tried to make it out to seem that he was an innocent guy. He got pulled over for an air freshener. Turns out there was a warrant out. He had an illegal weapon. He resisted arrest. And I don't understand why people can't seem to comprehend that when a criminal is resisting arrest, the cops don't understand and they don't know if this criminal has an illegal weapon on them and is going to pull it out and harm them. So cops are perfectly entitled to defend themselves.
All right. We do acknowledge, though, I mean, look, the cop acknowledges herself. She made a mistake. She pulled her gun when she meant to pull her taser, but she wouldn't have had to pull anything, I guess, had he not run away. You're right.
Yes, he actually resisted arrest. He pulled out of the handcuffs and he got in his car to drive off. I don't think they knew whether he had a weapon in the car. And so had he just followed instructions from the beginning, this wouldn't even be an issue. I never place blame on the cops when the situation could have been avoided if the criminal just listened to instructions.
So, as you know, this has happened and we've seen a lot of looting and rioting. And some folks say that's somehow, you know, expected, and it somehow should happen. Watch this.
Property doesn't bleed, but I do. If ending systematic oppression means a store gets burnt or looted and nobody's hurt, how is that any worse than living in a situation where I have to fear for my life every day?
This is not simply looting, this is an uprising. An uprising of the oppressed people.
We have seen before the voice of the unheard sometimes looks like looting and violence when people feel so angry about something that's happened in their community.
Seems like they're talking about another country, like South Africa in 1984. And I know a lot of folks on the woke left would say, well, Greg, you're a white man, you have it easy, and, you know, shut the hell up, white privilege and all that stuff. Now, I think that's nonsense and insulting. But Christian, forgive me, but you happen to be a person of color. If you'd like to share your thoughts on this matter.
I think it's ridiculous. I certainly don't recognize my home country from somewhere like Somalia. These people try to whip up this race narrative, but honestly, we've moved past the Jim Crow era. We've moved past slavery, and we've come so far. And it seems as though groups like BLM, Antifa want to undermine all our progress and whip up a narrative so they are allowed and have an excuse to go loot. But regardless, I don't think looting solves anything. If we want to solve the problems, we need less crime. We need to focus on law and order. We need to be teaching people respect authority, listen to the cops, and we wouldn't be in this situation to begin with.
So let's find out a little bit about you. You made a name for yourself as a cheerleader, right? You're very good, and you've won many champions. What school?
Well, I did club cheerleading. I won multiple world championships, over 10 national titles. So that's what I did in high school, my first 2 years of college. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right. And also, I believe you're related to legendary football player Herschel Walker. We all know him. We're hoping that he runs for the Senate in Georgia. He's made, I think there's some interest there. Tell us a little bit about your dad.
Yes, my dad was a football player, and we are also extremely close with the Trump family. He was on the Presidential Council of Fitness and Sports. We love the country. We do not use our skin color as a victim status or use our skin color to further an agenda that's untrue about America. And so there is some interest in him running in Georgia. So we are thinking about it, and we shall see about that.
And when you're not putting out these excellent videos and you speak so powerfully and boldly, they really are remarkable. What else do you do? I know you got a great website and there's merchandise there. What else are you up to?
I'm actually a double major at UCLA. I'm studying Chinese and international development, so that's really my focus right now. I am very political. I've always had a passion for politics, so I like delivering my message in a way that's absorbable for young people, because I think we need more people in touch with the culture who understand and appreciate conservative values and love America.
Well, it's pretty amazing. You've got a gift, in my opinion, and keep it up. Christian Walker. Check him out on Instagram and check out his website as well. We appreciate it, and best to your dad, okay?
Thank you.
You bet. Take care. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.